Okay, let's proceed to the unboxing of this brand new super device from the GoPro company. I was lucky to be on a beta test site with their latest software. In no way do I receive any compensation from them, so I pay for everything that I use, but I did get a chance to preview the latest version of their software. So the only disclaimer I have to make on this, if I had any complaint about the previous model, the Model 7, that I'm using actually to film this vlog, would be the audio adapter that's necessary to use for an external mic. It's a little black plastic piece of material that needs to be plugged in line with the microphone and the camera, and it's clumsy. It's $50. So having said that, let's open this thing up and see what we have underneath here. Cut this very nice plastic bag off. Set that aside. We'll recycle that, of course. Nice looking box for I'm sure for a retail display. People do that. Hypersmooth 2.0. One of the greatest advantages of the GoPro 7 over the 6, in my opinion, was that hypersmooth. It really did, especially when you're on a motorcycle, it really did help out a lot. So let's figure out our next step, how to actually get into the box. I'm sure there's a way that you do that without having to destroy everything. Here you go. You have this little rip-off tab at the bottom. Rip-off tab. Oh, by the way, do not throw away the box, because in common with a lot of manufacturers nowadays, they put the serial number and whatnot on the back of the box, and you will probably need that to register it and get it cranked up and started. Okay, so I think it disassembles in this direction. Oh, I've already torn the box. And I'm sure that's my problem, not GoPro's. I'm not the most smooth person ever. They tell you inside the box what's included, and that means the battery and other things. One of the very good things is that the battery is backwards compatible. That's great. It always is a private gripe of mine when you see that the battery is not backwards compatible, because that means all your chargers and everything. Okay, this is long-standing practice of GoPro, and they give you this little flat plastic deal to put the camera on. And to take it off the mount here, you flip up this rubber bit that allows you to press in the arms. And of course, this is the important part, the new GoPro. Here it is. I'll have to do a side-by-side comparison to see what the dimensions are compared to the current generation, but it looks very roughly the same. Let's open up the box. And I think I've done it upside down. Well, you can get the idea. All right, we have a curved mount. We have the included charger line. This is to charge it in the camera itself. We have the battery, has a nice little blue top to it, but again, apparently the same. And then, let's do it on the right side here. We'll recycle all this stuff. Like I say, folks, we are responsible citizens. GoPro Plus, unlimited cloud storage of your GoPro footage. That is nice. GoPro app. I do have the GoPro app on my iPhone. I do not use it very often for editing, so I don't have a lot of skill with that. Need help? Besoin d'aide. Well, necesitas ayuda. I'm much easier in Spanish than the other languages, but you have access to assistance on the net. GoPro stickers, of course, GoPro stickers, and the ever important list of things, and usually this will tell you a little short on information, safety instructions, and it'll say things like don't eat the battery, don't throw the camera at someone, don't poke it in your eye, all that useful instructions, and it'll be covered, depending upon the country, in liability exclusions for GoPro. I'm quite certain about that. Okay, let's take a quick look, because I think one of the really nice innovative features of the new GoPro, I'm going to show you. Again, the fasteners and connectors are all backwards compatible, and if you've been doing the GoPro stuff for a very long time, that is particularly good news. You don't want to have to buy all those accessories. Here's what I thought was a very innovative feature, and that is that these two tabs fold down into the body, and you don't have to necessarily put a frame on it to install it into a mount and begin your filming. Looks like they've located the battery storage in a different location. How does that work? Does anybody know? We'll speed up this part. How do you get at the battery? Okay, quick note on sizes, or as the technical people like to say, form factors. Here is an ancient GoPro 6. Oh my goodness, this is almost 3 years old. Can you imagine, people? They used to call these cameras Heroes. They no longer use that nomenclature. GoPro Hero 6. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but they are very much the same size. A little bit reduced in the dimension of the camera lens, how it sticks out there. I'll show this one. This portion right here, this one, this portion right here, doesn't stick out quite as much, but on a side-by-side and lengthwise, perhaps a trifle larger on the new one compared to the old one, but very close to the same. Ought to fit in the same sort of frames. Here is the battery comparison. This is the new one with that beautiful blue top to it. Here's an old one, both official GoPro batteries. Kind of interesting that this tab goes that way and that tab goes that way. But yeah, they're the same, so they'll go into the same chargers. Again, great news, because the chargers and things are expensive, and you get into a session, use more than one. All right, I'm going to do a little more checking around here to see if I can open this guy up. I still haven't figured that out. Get right back to you. The old lens cap that works with the GoPro 6 and 7 will not fit on the new one, so a lens protector will have to be new. It doesn't work on the new one. Not sure. I've been on the GoPro page, haven't seen that being available yet, but this is not backward compatible. All right, mystery solved. To get at the innards and put the battery and the chip in, you push this way on that little thing. Get a little red tab showing there. That should show up. And then you pull up on this, and there you have it. Looks pretty much the same. There's the slot for the memory chip, the battery, of course, and the difference is this connector here, and not entirely sure what that's for. That may be the battery connector to charge it. No, doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe. Actually, yes, that's what it is. That's how you charge it. So you put it on the wall and charge it like that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is the unboxing of the new GoPro 8. I'm quite interested to see the new setup for the what they describe as Hypersmooth 2.0, because as I said earlier, I'm very impressed with the GoPro 7 Hypersmooth, and I'll charge this battery, and then we'll do a little bit of a test on it, see how it works out. All right, that's all for now.